Hey guys, don't forget to go like and subscribe to this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. We'd also love to hear feedback and questions from our listeners about today's episode. Feel free to shoot us an email at askSoSheSaid@gmail.com or SoSheSaidShow on Instagram. And without further ado, let's get this party started. Hey guys, welcome back to So She Said. I'm Asha.
I'm Tam.
And I do apologize. We've lately been experiencing some technical difficulties, but we're back at it again with the white vans. But I really wore black ones today.
Same.
So yeah, we're back at it. And we have a lot of fun stuff we're going to share today. And, so now we have our music segment. And today, Tam is going to be telling us about, what was it? It was a top 5?
Yeah, it's the playlist for the Vault. You know,
right.
I drive a hybrid car, and in this car, it's shaped like a little spaceship. Just Google a Vault so you can see it. And I drive really fast in it. And I get in the carpool lane because it's, like, environmentally friendly. So I smash. And I listen to good songs when I'm in there. So, first song is Screwed by Janelle Monáe and Zoe Kravitz. Now, I don't listen to this in the Vault, let's be clear. But I was in my car and there was a lot of traffic and I was breaking the law. I was watching a video and it's very creepy.
Zoe Kravitz does music?
Yeah, Zoe Kravitz has been in a band for a long time. I think it's called Lola Wolf, but nobody listens to it, and I don't think they have shows or nothing outside of New York.
Okay, because I honestly just thought she was an icon.
Like a fashion and acting.
Yeah, honestly. I'm just like, oh, she's pretty.
Baby.
And she was in a couple movies. But
and she's a celebrity child.
Yeah. So I never thought, okay.
Okay, but yeah, she tries to do music. But in this Janelle Monáe song, I don't know if she sung background or whatever, but I just heard her voice talking. The important thing is it's the video. And the video is very strange. And she's like, Janelle Monáe is very androgynous, as we've talked about before. And she's kind of on this borderline, not man bashing, but she don't like men. And she's like, we don't need them. And it's all girls in the video. And they're dancing and simulating sex and stuff. And Tessa Thompson has been in all the videos for her new album. Mm-hmm. So it's like, is Tessa Thompson your girlfriend? Or is that what you're trying to portray? Like, you're trying to make your videos like a movie? Or, because Tessa Thompson is a great actress. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. But it gives a confusing message to me, and maybe I'm being closed-minded. So any open-minded people that would like to tweet me or DM me at TamNotTammy on all social medias, explain this Tessa Thompson Janelle Monáe situation to me, because I'm thoroughly creeped out and I want to know. I'm nosy. Song number 2, 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. It's a bop. I don't care what you internet haters are saying, that she's appropriating our black culture and blah, blah, blah. Look, a lot of these white people are doing it. All right, they've been doing it forever. You saw Dreamgirls.
What? Oh, how they stole.
Yeah, they stole the song.
Culture. Yeah, I was like,
Bought me a Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac.
We can have a whole Dreamgirls conversation. Don't get me started. That's one of my favorite movies.
But they stole that song. That song was popping before, and they made it a slow jam. And Ariana Grande.
Got me a Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac. Got me a Cadillac, Cadillac. Car. They said it so slow and all proper. Car.
Got me a Cadillac car.
If you haven't watched Dreamgirls, you won't find this funny and you'll just think we're weird. But for those of y'all that are fans, you know.
You know. I'm crying because that shit was so fucked up. It was all white people posted up.
Because every white's gonna win.
All right.
Now you know I can't sing, so let's move forward.
Well, yeah, so Ariana Grande, she's at the Pink Trap House, 2 Chainz house, and she's popping, and she's trying to twerk with her homegirls, and she's talking about, you like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just bought it. And, she's doing a lot of black girl things, simulating black girl things, let's say that, low-fat black girl activity. And, people are mad. Second, they're comparing it to Soulja Boy.
Oh my God, wait, I have a question for you, but I'll let you finish.
Yeah, they're comparing it to Soulja Boy, and then we're going to talk about the whole Soulja Boy movement later on in the show.
Okay,
but
for sure.
They're saying that she kind of ripped him off. But to me, I thought about this other girl who I'm a fan of, Princess Nokia, and she has this whole song that came out on her album 1992 a while ago last year, and she had this whole song, "It's mine, I bought it," like telling white people don't ask brown girls about their hair, period. Like if it's braids, if it's a weave, if it's a wig, just mind your business. It's rude. So she's like, "Oh, that sounds very similar to my song." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." So, I'll let you two decide for that, because my third song is Mine by Princess Nokia. So just go listen to both and draw your conclusions, and listen to Soulja Boy. Just pay homage. Big Draco.
I mean, I honestly really couldn't stop listening to him. Like, I just was like, damn. But we're going to get into that. I'll stop.
Yeah, we're going to get into that later. The fourth song, Summer Walker, she's one of my new favorites. She dropped a new EP called Clear, and she has a song called Wasted, and I love it. So cute. And then the last song, Dreezy released a new album called Big Drees, and she has a song called R.I.P. Aretha. It's very tight. Whipping the vault to that. So go check those out and enjoy yourselves. Have fun.
Oh, my question. So I know this is still like the music segment of the show, but how did you feel about the City Girls video?
Oh, the twerk video. Okay,
with Cardi B.
So personally, as a 90s child, I loved the twerk video.
Okay.
It was like finally all the girls were on the island and we left these niggas in their big t-shirts and their chains at home.
They look like they had so much fun. I'm like, damn, can I get my homegirls to twerk on the boat?
Yes, and that looked like a real ass party. Like nobody was pouring champagne on nobody's ass. Nobody was being disrespectful. It was just all girls having fun.
But do you think it was fun though? Or do you think like they're like, okay, take 3, shake your asses again in formation? Like,
I don't know. Maybe it could have been a little bit of both, but it seems like they probably were just, okay, girls, everybody go over here, and then they play the song, let them wild out.
Okay, and then just like dance to it.
Yeah,
okay.
and then they record you, and then they're like, okay, well, now we're going to the boat, and then you're going.
Let me just tell you how nosy I am.
Okay.
So I'm like, look, I always go through the comments. The comments are my favorite thing about Instagram.
Look, you can't lie. The comments are very entertaining. I used to ignore them, but.
Yeah,
carry on.
It's the best part because I'm like, oh, someone was thinking the same shit I was.
For real.
But anywho, so I was going through the comments and then this girl was like, yep, that's me with the pink hair in the City Girls video. And I'm just like, okay, now I gotta go to your page because
you invited me.
I just want to see. And then she had like all these pictures of her like bent over and twerking in the video. And I'm like, are you like proud of this? Like, because.
So that brings me to my second
Wait.
Go ahead.
And then like from there, like, I don't know. I just looked through her comments and people were like, oh, I'm proud of you, sis. And like, I don't. I'm sorry.
Carry on. Please carry on. This just proves my point that I want to make. And
it looked like they had drama on the set. Like she was posting a video with a picture with 2 of the other girls that were in the background. She's like, yeah, Coco got my back because that bitch over there was talking shit, but I was keeping it cute though. And I'm just like, are you
It's like the Bad Girls Club. You think it's not going to be drama with 25 bitches that like to shake ass?
So they got flued out to the Holiday Inn in Miami.
Ooh, she said like, as cheap as possible.
I think that's really what happened. Because I was just dying. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a bitch for that.
No, let's tell the truth because they're glamorizing this. I'm glad that you're shedding light because I wanted to make a point. That personally, like I said, as a black girl, as a child of the 90s, I love the videos because finally we left the guys at home and it doesn't look all abusive and porn-like. It just looks like the girls are out having fun, like a party, like an adult party, like you and your homegirls. However, socially and for society, the wider society that's not black and that's not watching this like, oh, I want to be there and shake my ass too. It looks terrible. It looks like our highest ambition in life as black women, and it looks like all of us because a lot of us, and I'm saying us because I'm a black woman too, even though I didn't try out, a lot of us were shaking ass on Twitter and Instagram trying to get chose, trying to get that 25K, trying to get flued out.
Nigga, did you watch them challenges on Instagram?
People's mamas, aunties. Grandmas, probably.
For $25,000. But okay, so I'm torn. My opinion
Which is not
so
a lot of money
torn
in the
on
grand
this.
scheme of things.
It
But when you
isn't.
are black and when you are poor,
It
it's
isn't
a lot.
But I was just like, damn, like, you know, like, why can't black girls have fun too? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why can't we have fun? Like, it just looked like fun, you know? And I mean, I think real shit, I feel like when you get together with your homegirls, you're going to either have a drink or you're going to go dancing or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, it looks like a good time with your friends, like on this boat, like, oh, it's your birthday. Like, you know, something turned.
And I agree. That's why I'm saying for me,
To us, like,
yes,
you know what I mean? Like,
it looks like a good time. But to everybody else, from the outsiders, everybody that didn't need the 25K and wasn't shaking ass, it was like, damn, all these black bitches, moms, daughters, grandmas, their highest ambition in life is to like be in a music video. It's not like any of them were the main girl in the video. The main girl was Carisha and Cardi. All of y'all were just faceless asses shaking in the video.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you're excited that you're ass number 5.
That's all I'm saying. And people are like, I'm proud of you, sis.
You're just
Good
a
job.
number. Like,
You had to identify the color of your bikini, unless we wouldn't have known you.
inmate 512. Like,
So, exactly. So how is it different? If all the black men are in jail and all the women are left over, basically selling sex in whatever way.
damn, I'm deep, y'all. I didn't even realize the metaphor that I was just spitting at y'all right now.
Dropping knowledge.
Gems.
So it's like, yo, how does that make us look to the wider society? It makes us look crazy. And I'm all for Cardi, like, clapping back at those ladies on the internet, like, oh, you guys are feminists, but you think, you know, because I'm black and this is how I have fun or whatever, like me shaking ass, does that mean I need to be raped? Like, no.
Cardi said because I'm black?
She didn't say because I'm black, but
okay.
she's trying to articulate, but we all know she's not good at that. Like, because this is my culture and this is what we do for fun. You're saying that we don't deserve the same protection as you.
Right.
And it's like, no, that's not true either. But if all we're going to market ourselves as, because that's what that is selling stuff, selling your music, your clothes, whatever. So you got bitches twerking in the video and on the internet. If all we're marketing is sex to the wider world and society, how should we expect to be treated? How do we expect to be treated? Because people go down to South America and shit looking for prostitutes because that's all they think they are, real shit. Even poor black men from America go down there and save up their $2,500 and get in a hotel together with the homeboys so they can maybe fuck a girl with long hair that's brown.
Do you feel like that's why... Never mind. I'm like, do you feel like that's why niggas go on trips together to, like, do, like, whole shit?
I know that's why niggas go on trips together. They don't fuck with each other like that
True.
In America. They not having sleepovers. So why y'all all want to go...
Hey, my nigga, you walking too close to me
right?
at the mall.
Like, no homo. Everything is no... We can't touch each other. We can't be around each other. But we all about to go to Puerto Rico. Like, nigga, I'm not retarded. I can count. I can read. Like, there's bitches out there with less money. $1 is like $1 million out there. And you about to go flex because you ain't shit out here with your Best Buy job. The bitches ain't checking for you. But out there, you going to be living like P. Diddy.
Stop.
Like, nigga, I
She
know.
said with your Best Buy job.
You're not shit. Every girl you're fucking in America is making more money than you. Bro, that is what it is. But you go out there and you flexing and finessing.
You know, it just kills me. The niggas with the fucking Hennessy bottles and pictures. I hate that shit.
Big baller brand ass niggas.
No, I really can't stand them. With your stupid waves and your stupid ass waves and your white tee and your stupid ass gold chain. Holding up your fucking Hennessy bottle with an angry ass face on because God forbid a nigga smile in a picture around. Like,
it makes me so sad because all of them wear the same outfit: black pants or jeans, a tee, a gold chain, like, and you just feel like you're that nigga.
I think that's
alike.
just LA niggas though. I think LA niggas look the same.
They look like they wear a uniform.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because like I've like met like men from other parts of the country and that actually have style, you know. And
that
I'm
wear
just
like a button up or a suit.
Newsflash, bro, a Burberry button down.
The celebration outfit. If he's got money, it's a Gucci polo. A Gucci polo, bitch, with your broke ass.
Stop. Oh. Okay. I don't know how we got on Hood's latest fashions. We were talking about the city girls, and then we just down spiraled from there.
You need to hear this as a cry for help. We care about you. You don't have to dress alike.
And listen, I just have to put on the table, there is no such thing as kinky waves. Okay? You have to have a certain grade of hair, my G.
It doesn't matter how much
Don't
you brush.
nobody give a fuck about your waves.
Those are not waves. Those are smash naps.
Nigga, it's the crunchy sea. I'm just gonna...
If it looks like noodles, those are not waves.
Okay.
I saw on Twitter, look, and I got on Asha earlier in the podcast last year, because she doesn't like this niggas with waves, because she's like, they always try to do too much, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, oh, Asha, don't be a hater.
It's so extra.
And then I saw a Twitter video, and this nigga edited water in a surfer on his head. And was like, this is how sick his waves are. And I was like, this is why Asha don't fuck with y'all.
They're just the most irritating people.
And honestly, it's always the dark-skinned ones, because it's like, that's all they have.
You know, like, I don't know if I've ever met a black man without a brush in his pocket.
Brush that weak-ass fade, Chicago.
Okay. All right. I'm not fucking with you.
Speaking of movies, what are your Netflix picks?
Oh, okay. So for my Netflix picks of, I guess the last 2 weeks, I don't know. So I haven't gotten through it, but I know it's going to be super interesting. It's a document. I don't know if it's a documentary or a movie. I think it's a documentary. It's called Fire.
Okay.
And it's about, I believe, like, this, like, tech guy, like, became business partners with, like, Ja Rule. And, like...
Oh, the Fry Festival.
Huh?
The Fry Festival. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
FYRE. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And they got all those models on Instagram. And they were selling packages.
Yeah, and there was a party or a music festival that was essentially a big scam and never happened. Mm-hmm. I love shit like that.
But it was only a scam because they couldn't pull it off. They didn't intend it to be like that.
Okay, this isn't one I've watched recently, but I'm so passionate about shit like this. If you have not seen The Founder... Yes. You need to go and fucking watch that shit. I'm all about motivation. And when I tell you, okay, so the Founder is about the McDonald's brothers and basically how they got screwed over.
They got played.
They were so stupid, though. I was so proud of Ray Kroc when he, like, stole... I'm sorry. Because I say what type of big person I am.
I feel you. And if that says something about me, too, I don't give a fuck. Because this is America. And if you're not about your money, you're not about shit. So, Ray comes up. He's struggling or whatever, trying to sell his little smoothie machines or whatever, milkshake.
To the McDonald's brothers.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm peeping the whole operation in here. And it seems like y'all were missing something. And that something is me. So, what's good?
I mean, but they came up with that whole fast food movement.
He just clocked
the McDonald's brothers, they had that shit down to a science. But they were, like, more concerned about, like, family and keeping everything with tradition and values. And Ray Kroc's like, no, you need to have these everywhere.
Yes, this is about money. This is not about how you want the McDonald's to look.
Okay, but anyways, I don't want to give away the whole movie, but you have to watch it because if you're a business-minded person, even if you're not, it's still a great movie to watch, but especially if you like business, because there's two types of people that watch this movie. There's the people that feel fucking sorry for the broke-ass McDonald's brothers, and then there's the people, the go-getters, the opportunity seekers that are like, Ray Kroc did that shit, and I would have did the same shit.
Bossed up on your bitch ass.
That was so cold-blooded. I did feel bad for them, but I was like, you should have got a signature.
Oh, you should have got something. Why you taking somebody's word?
A handshake?
What?
Okay, but that's all we gotta say. Sorry.
That's it.
So yes, the Fire documentary, not Supersize Me. Oh my God, I'm thinking with my McDonald's brain now. What's it called? The Founder. Yes. That's number 2. Number 3. Okay, so it is. So annoying to say this. I'm actually kind of embarrassed. But so I found this Australian reality series on Netflix.
Oh my God.
And it's called The Yummy Mummies of Melbourne. Because, like, you know, over in that side of the world, they say mom instead of mom.
Yeah. So I'm like, are these MILFs? Is that what the show is about?
They're like these like ex models that are all like pregnant and they're in Australia and like they have a clique and they're old and cute and they're just like, yeah, we're the yummy mummies of Melbourne. And like, you know, they have their Australian accents and shit, and it's just good. It's like full of drama. It's like Real Housewives of Atlanta, but with like Australian drama.
Yeah, and they pregnant, so they can't be fighting like that. They just gotta talk shit.
Like, this bitch ruined one of the girls' baby shower, and I was like, oh my God, if that bitch came up in my baby shower and started doing that shit to me, she would have been ass the fuck out.
Look, neither of us have kids yet, so we have to make like that promise that if anybody is acting up, family or not, if I give you the look or you give me the look, that person gotta get out.
You gotta get out. I was like, this could have never happened with black people. I was like, no, like, why are you in my, no.
You gotta get out. And if they look like, even if it's a man or a woman, if they look too, whatever, we'll get the homie, like, look, they gotta leave. We don't want to look like the bad guy.
Oh, I watched another Australian show. I don't know why I'm getting like this Australian feed on my on my Netflix account.
It's in your preferences now.
I guess. But these shows are good. There's another Netflix one. It's called Getting Back with the Ex.
Ooh, okay.
And it's about 5 different contestants. And they all like have like that one that got away or whatever. And they're like, yeah, like we dated around this time, but things just didn't work out. Or I moved and she would have moved to Sydney with me. Ooh. Like I met her in America. And, you know, like just everyone has their own reason. Like, oh, she's crazy. We just never got along. He can't admit that he's still a liar. Like that type of stuff. So they're putting these 2 people together for like a month to see like if they still want to work things out or if they just want to like continue to go their separate ways.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
That doesn't sound bad.
Yeah. Other than that, what else have I been watching? I finally finished Friends from College.
Okay, we used to watch that show.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you guys, it's literally about these 5 friends, and they were friends from college.
Hence the name.
Yeah. And it's kind of fucked up. They're kind of like fucking each other in like a ring.
Ooh,
Not the best way to come out and describe it, but like it starts off with these 2 people that are having sex, and they're both married to different people
in their friend group,
in their friend circle,
which is nasty.
And I'm just like, y'all trifling.
Just find somebody else to fuck. It's 7 billion people in the world.
Yeah.
You don't got to be your wife's homegirl.
Mm-mm. And I finished watching that one with the Asian girl that's clean, tidying up.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to say with Michelle Kwan, but I know it wasn't her. It was something else.
With Michelle Kwan. Oh, shit. Tidying it up. Her name is Marie Kondo.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you saw the little meme that was going around. I don't know if it was a glitch or what, but like Netflix messed up and it had like a guy with a gun. It was like military looking and it said tidying up with Marie Kondo. And they said, I don't know if Netflix is messed up or if she's changed her method. She got to fire it up a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that one's really good though. If you're into that type of stuff. Like I watch a lot of home television, like HGTV.
Yes, me too.
I like House Hunters. I like Property Brothers, all that type of shit. So like this kind of falls into that realm for me with how she like tells you how to organize your life. Like how she said you should stack your clothes in your drawer so that they're faced up vertical, like when you fold it, but you have to fold it a certain way. And I was like, oh my God, that would be so convenient, like flipping through files.
Yes, looking at your clothes.
Yeah, and then she said, but the thing that most people are getting on her about is that she says that no one should own more than like 30 books.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like, because at that point it just becomes clutter. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, well, yeah, but if you have a library.
Yeah, but another thing is she's Asian, and this is a cultural thing. And most Asian people, kind of in their culture, it's like more minimalist vibe. And Americans, we're like more is more. So it's like, sure, if I have a collection of shoes, bitch, I have a shoe room in my house, and I'll have them all organized the way you like, but we're not getting rid of these shoes.
But she also said, like, with your clothes, she made them individually go through their piles of clothes, and she's like, okay, just pick the keep the things that you feel happy when you see it.
Yes, okay.
She's like, you need to have good energy from your clothes. So she's like, the stuff that you hesitate about, get rid of. You don't need it. She's like, but like, you know, like you hold these jeans up or like this top and you have a memory or it makes you smile or something, like then keep it.
Okay, that's fine.
So like I was like, well, that's true, because like there's a lot of stuff that you have, like you have clothes and you're like, I never have clothes, right? Like I don't have shit to wear. And then you like look through your stuff and you're like, you actually physically do have clothes, but you don't like wear them, and you flip over it every time. So why the fuck are you hanging on to it? Let it go. Yeah. Another gem I just dropped on y'all.
Boom.
Then let it go.
If you don't want to wear it. Okay.
So, yes, those are my my quick Netflix picks of the week. So now we're going to head into our new series. It's called I Love Ashaalogy, and it's kind of going to be like a I Love New York but podcast-ish episode. It's going to be like a 5-part series.
Yes.
And so Miss Tam here and another friend of mine have been conspiring against me. No.
We've been helping her.
They've been essentially pretending to be myself on Tinder. And they're basically catfishes.
Oh, yes.
How does it feel?
It's very interesting, you know. I used to love the show Catfish, and I will not afraid to say that I used to judge those people a little bit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you just sitting in your house being a weirdo, like, posting up these pictures? How did you find this person? Like, how did you decide this is the person that you wanted to be to get other people to, like, this is a whole thing, and it just seems so creepy. But when I've got your pictures that you just text me willingly, and then I just went over to the Tinder app and downloaded very easily with just, these are just finger strokes. I'm not having to do anything. It's not costing me any money.
Right.
And I just posted these pictures up of you, and then all of these people, like flies.
Now, is it entertaining?
Yes, it's very entertaining. And it's like, I could see how a person would get carried away with this. If you are, like, lonely or if you're bored, it's always, like, a million people that you can just talk to in your phone anytime.
So I gotta ask, like, I've never seen these guys.
Yes.
I mean, I actually went on my first date with one, like bachelor number one, and we'll get to that a little later, but I just have a question because, like, I haven't seen any of these men, like, so, like, what do they look like? I mean...
Okay, so you attract a wide range of individuals, let's
okay.
just say. And that's not a bad thing, but it is interesting because I feel like as Black women, we have a specific type that we seek out. Even if we don't all like the same look, we like the same type of man. Like, certain type of job, certain type of clothes, certain type of everything. You know, we all want to fuck the same nigga, basically. And you are attracted to a bunch of random people that I would never, like, think would approach you in person, but because it's online, they're feeling like, oh, it's just easy. Like, I'll just shoot my shot, and if she says no, she says no. Mm-hmm. Because, it's like, it's not personal rejection. So there's, like, tall guys. There are guys that, like, seem like they're business people that seem like they would be super serious in real life and that maybe wouldn't approach you because you're super fun and, like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like it would match in real life, but online, it's like all these different people, like, and it's different cultures and races of people too. Like, you got Black people, you got Egyptians, you got Black people from, like, the South and the East Coast.
An Egyptian.
Yes, he was an Egyptian.
Ooh,
you
right.
You have a bunch of weird white boys.
Okay.
Some of them are like the white boys that look like maybe they want to be Black, kind of.
Oh.
Some of them just look like straight up creeps. Like, one has a cat in his picture, and he sent me a lot of messages that I haven't responded to.
And a cat?
Like, yes.
Was that like an accidental swipe?
I guess so. I don't know how he got in.
Okay.
Maybe he had different pictures. But I checked the messages, and I was like, who is this cat nigga? I don't like God. You, Steve. Who is this? And then, like, you got basketball-looking types, athletic types.
Okay.
That are posting stuff.
Okay.
And then you got nerdy Black guys, too. And I'm
I'm with a nerd. You know, like, that's fine.
That's cute.
That's real cute.
I need a little IT tech support.
I don't need one of you Hennessy-ass bottle in the hand-ass niggas with the white tee and the gold chain now and your waves.
You definitely got several of those.
I'm sure. That's what I seem to attract.
The what you trying to do niggas. That's what I'm going to call y'all. What you trying to do? So it's very interesting. So,
Knowing my dumb ass, that'll be the one that I like.
Look, some of them were fine, so I entertained it. I'm not going to lie. I don't mind a little Nipsey Hussle every now and then.
Okay. I ain't mad at you, Lauren.
Look, baby. But so you went out with one of these men, and it's interesting too because I'm not the only person doing it. Your good friend is helping, so it's like interesting to see the people that she likes and the people that I like. It's cool. And you went out with one of them.
Yes.
So we would like to talk about this, but first, in true Flavor of Love, I Love New York fashion, we need to give this contestant a name so we can talk about him freely.
Okay, so there is Africa, Giddy, and
okay, Giddy. He was like happy a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Giddy. And
was it like a nervous?
Huh?
Was it like nervous Giddy, or just like I'm happy to be here?
Happy to. I don't know. Like I don't know. He was just happy. Nothing wrong with that, but there's just always finding shit to be picky about. Single as hell, but find everything to be
Why
picky.
Why is this nigga so happy? What's going on in his life?
I mean, like
he was nice.
Yeah.
He wouldn't stop smiling.
Right. I know my makeup's on point tonight. Like, but, come on. No, I got a little leg out, Oh, my outfit.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Where did you go? What did you wear?
I went to Little Tokyo.
That's very cute.
To a sushi restaurant. It was actually like a real, like authentic sushi restaurant. Like the fish could have still been swimming.
No, very cute.
Like
in the back before they murder him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like they fished it that morning.
That's what's up.
The sushi place was good. I mean, the only thing was like I was kind of like, I hate being that girl on a date that doesn't eat. Like, okay, if I'm gonna get a free meal. Like, you know what I mean?
You want it to be worth your while.
I want to eat. Like, I want to eat. Like, and so the chef, he would only put out 2 pieces of sushi at a time. And we were like, oh, we want yellowtail. Okay, here. Like, and I'm just like, I mean, how am I supposed to get full? Like,
are we going to switch it up and do 4 maybe? For each of us? Like, he's a full man.
Can I have a bowl of rice?
Do you have any soups?
Oh, my God. Because I didn't really eat all day. No.
I was anticipating this day.
I was shopping earlier in that day, so you work up an appetite.
Yeah.
But no, like it was a really good sushi restaurant. The sushi was super fresh. I tried octopus. Yeah, it was truly surprisingly, but he was cool. I mean, he seemed very attentive. Like he seemed like he really wanted to get to know me. Before I saw him in person, like he did text me a couple of times and he seemed like really like intrigued. He was like, yeah, like I have so many questions I want to ask you about this and that, but I feel like we should just do it over dinner. And I was like, okay, like I appreciate that.
Yes.
Because that is like the perfect way to like ask someone out. You know what I mean? Because trust me.
Yeah, people are bad at it or they don't do it at all.
Exactly. Like, and then it's real easy to just give a no. Like, just based on how something's said or, like, phrased. You're just like, no. But, yeah, like, I appreciated that. He was a perfect gentleman. Really nice. Like, really was interested in trying to get to know me. He did have a strange story about a prior Tinder date he had went on. Apparently, the girl said she had something to tell him, and she took her glass eye out and put it on the table. So, I don't know what y'all are doing out there.
Ladies, I really hope she wasn't a black girl, because that's not a good look for the rest of us.
I highly doubt. A black girl won't take her hair out. So, you think she gonna jump and
Real
take
shit.
her eye out?
Real shit, never mind.
Yeah.
What am I talking about?
She wasn't black, clearly.
Why are you taking your eye out, though, ma'am, in public?
Your eye? And then a part of me was like, this nigga lying to come up with a cool story to tell me.
You. Okay.
You know what I mean?
We'll let it slide.
Like, oh, someone's like, oh, what's the craziest thing that happened to you as an Uber driver? Like,
like this one time, this man almost died in my car.
Yeah.
You have a good one?
Girl. But no, actually, other than that, I was kind of upset it wasn't like a bad date a little bit. Cause I was just like, I was like, oh, I'm so ready to laugh and like,
Yeah, have a good time.
have a story to tell.
Oh, he was too vanilla.
And it was just, I was like, oh, what a pleasant time. Thank you for being a gentleman. Fuck.
Sad.
No, but honestly though, he looked like my cousin.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna ask. Would you go out with him again?
No, I swear, like the whole time I wanted to take a picture of his face. Okay, so we can just call him Africa.
Okay,
Africa. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like he looked like, cause he's Nigerian. But yeah,
okay,
he looked like my cousin, and I was just like, oh, thank you. Like, like this is weird.
Oh my god. Okay, is he a cousin that I've met?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
So,
I mean,
I couldn't imagine that though, because if you're close to this person and they look alike, that's gonna be too hard, too complicated.
it's weird.
Yeah.
It's incest. Honestly, like what?
It's incest.
I mean, I know I'm not related to this person, but like,
but that's how it feels. Giving
being
you that
attracted to somebody who looks like someone that's weird.
What did that say about me?
I wasn't, you know what I mean? He wasn't a bad looking dude, but like I didn't find myself attracted because
of the resemblance.
Yes,
okay.
I'm just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that is what it is. We can't do that. So Africa, contestant number 1, he's out.
Eh.
All right. We'll try harder. Well, the next time we're going to send her with one of the Hennessy niggas.
Bet you I have a good story. I bet you.
He going to take you to the hood. Y'all gonna get some food. Y'all gonna get some trap
I don't
kitchen.
even think it would be to the hood, because niggas like to floss.
Oh, they do. Yeah, he'll take you some crustacean. It'll be nice. Some fancy shit. And then afterwards, he gonna be like, what you got on the gas?
Like, nothing, nigga.
Like,
you got on the gas? I know you Ubered here.
Oh,
no.
He's gonna be like, I dropped on this shit. You saw the receipt. Don't act like you don't know what you ordered. You live far.
No, you just gonna get hit with a what you doing. So what you doing later?
When you trying to chill.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ. And it's the niggas with the waves, too. Sad.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so speaking of niggas with waves, and LA niggas specifically, Soulja Boy, he said he was from Compton on the Breakfast Club interview. Did you watch this? I know all the black community, we watched this together.
And then I think Charlemagne was like, he's like, how?
He kept saying, he said, I thought you
how?
were Mississippi.
I thought.
He said, I'm from Bompton. He kept saying it too, I'm from Bompton. So I assume Soulja Boy's paying the Bloods to be from the hood, to hang around.
What is it with y'all and hanging around gang members?
Look, Asha, we were once young and we were intrigued by a gang member or two. So don't act like the light isn't, dim and sparkly. It draws you in a little bit.
I mean...
It's supposed to wear the fuck off, though.
We're females.
I wasn't trying to go there.
I mean, I went there. We're women. Like, so, I mean, yeah, the intrigue and danger's there, okay? Like, but, like, I'm not pointing no fingers or making no accusations now.
I am. Some of you niggas are gay. No, I've dated a gang member before. I'm not ashamed. And I used to think it was very homosexual, homoerotic, that all the time, if we're hanging out, he's like, oh yeah, we can do this. We go to the movies, whatever, but I gotta go to the hood. And, oh yeah, I gotta go do this with the homies and blah, blah, blah. And I gotta do a mission with the homies.
Oh, I can't go over there.
Yeah, no, that was the most annoying part. So I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to date somebody from Compton, and I used to be like, I lived in Watts, and it would be all these places where he'd be like, oh, we can't go. When I lived over there in the 40s with Asha, oh, you live in the hood. Like, nigga, you live in Compton. What the fuck do you mean I live in the hood? Oh, it's the hood that you can't come to because you're not allowed over here. Like, your gang passport doesn't scan past certain street lights in Los Angeles. He lived right by the fucking 24-hour fitness in Compton. He's like, oh, I can go to this 24-hour fitness. I can't do this. I can't do that.
Like, damn, your life is real restricted.
Nigga, outline the spaces that we can go. Tell me the places in LA County that you're welcome. So I can plan around that.
I'm so happy that's behind us.
I'm so done with that. It doesn't make sense. There used to be shootouts at the beach. Like, oh, I can't go to that beach. Like, what do you mean the beach? Why is there violence?
Niggas don't want to go to Dockweiler.
Many people have been shot at a bonfire at Dockweiler trying to fuck with some ratchets.
I'm sorry. It's not funny. But it's true.
Oh, Dockweiler, the memories. Okay, so yeah, big soldiers from Bompton.
Mm-hmm.
I assume he's from Paru because it's easy to buy a membership over there. And because he's like, Chris is from my hood too. Like, oh, because they got a sale going.
Like, how? How? How are y'all from the hood? And you know, like,
I lived in LA my whole life. I'm not from the hood. How you from the hood?
Did you get jumped in? No. I know you niggas didn't get jumped in.
No, you didn't get jumped in. Look at how skinny you are.
What?
No, some skinny
I
niggas
doubt you cracked a bone. I doubt it.
You didn't shoot nobody. You didn't sell no drugs.
I'm not an expert in gang culture now. But I'm just saying, there's certain requirements.
I've observed in the past.
I lived in the hood. What can I say?
And then it's like, yeah, Soldier Boy, when are you doing your time in the hood? Like, when are you coming by, putting your work in? What are you doing?
What? Besides taking the drugs. Let's start there.
You're not selling them. Under no circumstance.
Did you guys ever hear of something called the DARE program?
Ooh, Dare to be different.
DARE failed Draco.
Big Draco, that's his name now.
Yeah.
So, he don't want to be Soldier Boy no more. When he said, I'm going to be a soldier man.
That interview was the funniest shit ever.
Drake!
And I know you saw all the memes, like the girl and the guy, like, I'm going to just spend a night. Spend a night?
I saw one about work. It was like, come in on my day off. Like, no.
Managers really have an audacity, though, asking you that shit. Like, some nerve.
She called off. That's a personal problem.
What?
I guess you better hang those shirts quicker, Margie. Because I'm off, bitch.
For real, but anywho, getting into this interview, though, like, I never really realized what an influence Soulja Boy has had on our music today. He needs a BET Honor Award.
He does. Is he eligible for the Icon Award?
He is. I was like, that's crazy. I really have overlooked Soulja Boy's talent all these years.
Well, it's not, I don't want to say overlooked because we all partaked in Pretty Boy Swag and, you know, Crank That and a lot of Soulja Boy hits, but we just, you know, our culture now, it moves so fast that we just moved on from Soulja Boy. Like, Soulja Boy was early high school and we've moved on since
When you did the Crank That at Homecoming.
Look at Soulja Boy, apparently Crank That came out in 2007. I was like, I think that's 9th grade summer, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was in Georgia. I was on a college trip, and we went to the Boys and Girls Club, and I had never heard it before. It's a whole bunch of kids from California. We never heard this shit before. And like, y'all know about Crank That? Y'all know the dance, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, songs with dances. Like, we're from California. We don't do group dance activities. Like, no, that's not the move. And they played the song, and all these kids, the whole gym just bust out like, yo!
Dun, dun. Soulja Boy, tell her.
And it was like we just saw magic, and we were like, we gotta know this dance. Like, please. Forget about what we said. We didn't know.
Oh my God.
I immediately downloaded the ringtone so I could come home and show everybody. I had a flip phone. And I'm like, bitch, wait till you hear this song. I got back to Animo Charter High, and I'm like,
Pretty Boy Swag was my shit.
this right here is my swag. All the girls are on me. Damn. Everybody pay attention. This right here is my Pretty Boy Swag. Hey.
That was embarrassing. That just means we're old.
Real shit. Because I danced to that in high school.
And the fashion just around that time, the big jacket.
Oh, so terrible.
Those Paris Hilton big ass shades.
I remember this nigga Soulja Boy. He wrote his name on the glasses with white out. They said Soulja Boy in the Kiss Me Through the Phone video.
Random. This is so off topic, but like, I was watching that Australian housewife show that I was talking about earlier, and this lady was like, yeah, she thinks that she's all that because she has on those 2003 Paris Hilton shades. And I was just like, ooh.
She played you.
They had this girl that was a rival, my nigga, and she had on like old Versace. Like she wanted to have a Versace baby shower.
Oh shit.
She named her kid Valentina. Like just
okay. She was going for the theme.
Yes. She was just over the top label, kind of like how Soulja had that label.
That Gucci
headband. Someone's like, legend has it that Soulja Boy has had this headband since he was the age of 13.
They did have pictures of him in the Gucci headband from years prior. So I don't know what to say. Oh, I googled Soulja Boy's hits and I forgot about She Got a Dome.
That's the best one. She got it done. She got it done. She's so with it. She's so with it. Hey. She's so wow.
Yo, fucked up.
That was our twerking song.
Get up to the fuck. Get up to the fuck.
Hey. Along with the Yin Yang Twins. Don't get me started.
Yeah, She Got a Dog. I forgot about that. Kiss Me Through the Phone. Everybody knows about that.
Baby, you know that I miss you. I just want to kiss you. I don't know the words after all these years.
Oh, I know the song. I know the I was about to say Mike Jones' number.
Kiss me through the phone.
Yeah. What's Soulja Boy's number? Soulja Boy's number is... Damn.
Did Soulja Boy drop his number?
Yeah. 678-999-8212. Oh.
Ooh, someone was a fan.
Kiss Me Through the Phone. 10th, 11th grade. If you don't like Kiss Me Through the Phone, you're not shit.
And now that she said Mike Jones.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, he was just laying it on them at the Breakfast Club. He kept calling Charlamagne Charla. It sounded like he was saying Charlotte.
I mean, remember Monique was on there calling him
Leonard.
Leonard.
Brother Leonard.
Brother Leonard, I know your mother raised you better than this. Now, I'm a black sister out here that is not getting her fair share.
Right? She was like, have you seen the movie Nat Turner? And the brother that let his wife get raped. You're that brother.
Shut up.
I'm like, damn, you went deep.
I'm like, I see some more on Netflix.
Well, I'm seeing a whole bunch of black ladies pop up on Netflix I never even heard of. And I'm like, damn, bitch, they split your money up. They got a deal. They got several of these bitches for the price of one.
She should have just took it. Why not?
Look, because like Soulja Boy said, it's hard being a black entrepreneur. Everybody want to hate on you. They want to say your product is faulty. They don't want to buy it.
But you know what? He has some very, very valid points.
Yeah.
As coked out and cracked out as he was. Let's not act like Soulja didn't need a little chapstick now.
And
we didn't start there.
Let's be clear that we all know that he was on a drug or multiple. He's saying that he's never done coke, okay, but maybe he does lean, maybe he does pills, I don't know. But he seems a little hype to have just only smoked weed. Weed doesn't make you that hype. I smoke weed all the time.
True.
I've never been that hype. Soulja Boy's jumping up and down.
He's just doing too much, and he's like, I'm not on drugs.
Yeah, I'm like,
I've never done coke.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it before. Yeah, I've seen it, but...
Yeah, like you live in LA, I know you've seen it.
But you've taken it as well.
Come on. Let's just be 1,000 about this.
Be serious. But did it fucking blow your mind that his beat was used in the Versace video?
Yeah, but that, like, it made sense because he's like, that producer just sent it to everybody. And I know, like, that's how it works with rappers sometimes. But it's very interesting that as young as Soulja Boy is, he's had that much, like, wide reach of bringing a bunch of new people in. And that's why I kind of think that it's fucked up that we make it a joke. And even though we're all having fun with the memes and stuff, like, we don't take his business stuff serious because it does take money to like make all that shit happen. And think about that, when you're black and you're poor, like he said, he came from the bottom, like Section 8, all of that shit. So it's not like, oh, only Soulja Boy's out here with the Gucci headband and all this shit. Like, his whole family is dependent on him. Like, they need him to have money, all that shit, so they can have decent lives. And it's like, he's putting a whole bunch of other black men on, and now they're able to make millions for their families and take care of their families too. Mm-hmm. But we're like, ooh, we don't want that stupid ass Soulja watch. We don't want the Soulja game console. When we have all this other shit from white people and other cultures that won't ever do shit for us.
He made very valid points. I was just like, we really should like keep our black dollar black. And, you know, support more black businesses.
More black, because even like, okay, everybody's making fun of the Gucci headband. I agree, that shit is old. You could tell it's like worn out. But I'm not mad at that, because Gucci, black people buy that shit so much since the 80s. Black people love wearing designer shit, especially some foreign like designers, Louis, Gucci, all of that stuff we want it. Balenciaga, we want it. But the fashion houses do not care about us. They don't want us in their clothes. They barely start putting black models in the shows because people like Naomi Campbell and Beth Harrison complain and shit. So it's like, we spending thousands in there. I think the Migos, this nigga Offset was like, I spent over $100,000 in Gucci, and they're saying they're gonna try to get me a discount. Like, they're gonna try. Nigga, all that stuff is cheap, and they sell it to you for hundreds of dollars. And it's like, you're making it popular. You're wearing it all your videos, on your tours, everywhere you go, you're wearing their shit. You're repping them. You're not getting paid. You're a free model,
basically.
You a free campaign. You're walking, talking campaign. You make songs about it, everything for free. And we can't buy shit from Soulja Boy.
That's what I'm saying. I almost want to buy something from him. I mean, the only thing though was like, I don't know if I want to support his habit. Because you know how some homeless people be asking for money to go do drugs. I feel like, I don't know, Big Soulja, like, am I...
Well, he was saying...
Am I supporting the habit?
Don't go buy no drugs in my shit.
Exactly.
Give money to homeless
you
person.
better, you know what, Soulja, I'm going to go buy you some food.
I'm not going to give you no money. I feel that. I feel like if he could come out with stuff that's more... it's kind of hard to say that because we live in a capitalist society in America, but like some stuff that's less predatory for black people, since you already know we come from a bad situation because you came from it yourself. Like, give us some shit that we need. Don't just sell us like all the other junk everybody else is already selling. So like, come out with some Soulja Boy cereal, some Soulja Boy food, some shit that black people really, really need, like Soulja Boy cell phone service. I don't know. Some shit that we can't live without. I don't need a fake Apple Watch. I don't play video games.
I mean, I guess, I don't know if we were ever, like, the target audience for that product, but I'm like, a lot of people do game.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Like, you niggas play games all the time. Now, if the black man could support the black man and, you know, like, contribute your dollar towards something that he is doing, something that you do every single day.
Yeah, like playing 2K and all that stuff. And it's not like he has off-brand games on the system. He said he licensed a bunch of old video games, like, from Nintendo and stuff, and that they're on the console. So, like, yeah, if you're a gamer, I would sure buy that, but I don't play video games. So it's like, you need to have something for me that I can buy. I don't want that Soulja watch. I didn't want a hoverboard.
At the same time, like, I think he said that you can play different games from different systems on this one system.
Okay, that's
so you don't have to have, like, multiple ones, which I think is, like, very innovative. I mean, like, again, I don't game, so I'm sure somebody somewhere's listening like, yeah, you're an idiot because the Xbox this is so much better than the PlayStation this. Like, all right,
sure, but we're just talking about support and like, is it a useful product? Does it actually work? Yeah. So like, if Soulja Boy came out with some, I don't know, some stuff that I can use in my day-to-day life, Soulja Boy toothpaste. Give me some shit that I need. I don't buy bullshit. And it's like, if you're saying you want to be a billionaire,
I think he's gonna do it.
I don't disagree, but just for black people in the situation that we're in, sell some stuff that we can't live without. So then we're not wasting our money with you, and then we could come to you more often, because I only need one Soulja watch.
True.
I'm not buying several, even if I bought all the shit that you got out.
And, like, change the name.
Soulja.
A Soulja watch? Like, that don't sound sexy.
He needs to work on his marketing.
You could have called it Draco. Like, you could have said something like, yeah, I have a Draco. Like, it tells me the time out loud or something. You know what I mean? Like, it produces a hologram on the wall. Like, you have to make it sound appealing. It's called marketing strategies.
Yeah. He's just trying to use his personality and his fame to sell the product. He's not selling the product based on the product merits. And that's where you got to change his approach a little bit, too. But he's young, and he's a guy, so he's just out, and this is ego-driven. He's like, I'm Soulja Boy. I'm selling this. You should buy it. If you fuck with me, buy it. Instead of, like, giving us a commercial about what the product does, what it's about.
Apple has those very short, like very clean and like crisp looking commercials, and like it makes you feel like I want that. Like luxury. Yes. Like, oh, if you have this phone, you have a luxury phone. You know how iPhone people are bougie, like, oh, you have an Android.
Yes, and they try to treat you like shit, even though your bill costs probably the same or whatever. So yeah, Soulja Boy has the life, and he has the trappings of a rich person. So he should be like in the mansion, laying on the couch, like you said. Change the name, not Soulja Boy, Soulja Watch. And Draco, and be like, Draco, what time is it? And it'll talk to you or something.
It sounds sexier. Yes. It's about your positioning, my dude. Come on.
Yes. Hire us. Just hire us, Soulja Boy. I'll help you with those clothes too, because you were wearing that Fashion Nova men's sweatsuit, and I feel like we could have done better.
Okay, Fashion Nova, go fuck yourself. It was bad enough that, you know, all of us girls, I mean, I feel like girls can get away with wearing cheap shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for men, like, I just hold a higher standard for men's apparel because I feel like it's oftentimes made better.
Yeah.
And, like, we got these men like super cheap shit now too. Like, I hate fast fashion. I hate it. Like, it's very like interesting as far like us making money from like a business standpoint, but like just
as far as the art and the fashion and how it like, looks is terrible.
The fashion world is so different now. Like once upon a time, like models grace the rows of you know, like fashion shows and whatnot. Like, or like it girls and stuff like that. But now I feel like it's like social media stars who don't know the first thing about it and who don't care about it. I feel like there's all these girls with the fast fashion now that pretend that they fucking care about fashion because they like got the latest trendy shoe on Fashion Nova, Forever 21, like, or people that wear rhinestoned anything really.
Yeah, I feel like now with social media, like this change kind of happened after FITM. Like for us, we graduated in 2011. So kind of after that, that was like the age of the fashion blogger. So like if you had a blog and you were posting like your outfits or you got on the sartorial list or some shit like that. Like
I remember the sartorial list. It's not there anymore.
Aww.
It was the cutest fashion blog ever, you guys. And who's another one of your favorites?
There was like,
I love Gary Pepper Girl.
I was going to say Gray Pepper Girl, but I didn't know if that's how you say it. I can't remember a lot of them, but I always used to check Fashion Bomb, and I used to look at that. I used to love the sartorial list. I watch all the street style from, like, WWD, from Vogue, from Elle. I'm, like, an old lady. I still have magazine subscriptions. Like, I get real magazines in the mail. So, like, I'm a traditional fashion girl. So, I do agree, like, with the social media, it made it more trend-driven. So, like, if you can post this outfit that, like, everybody wants, or, like, a copy of Kylie Jenner's outfit, like, the cheaper version on a pink background or orange background, and you have followers, like, you get invited to Fashion Week now, and we're going to dress you in our clothes. And it's like, because we want to promote to your audience that you have, because you got 100,000 followers or 1 million followers or whatever. And even the YouTube people, I see them showing up, and it's like, you dress like, nasty.
Dude, the September issue isn't even a big deal anymore.
Oh, no, I got it, and it was just ads.
Yeah, like, I just miss opening a magazine and just being like, oh my God, that's gorgeous. What are these shoes? Like, I mean, I guess I'm old school in that regard because, I mean, like, I do look on Instagram a lot at different things. You know, how people are dressing, whatnot. But, like, it just pains me that people really think that they have style, but they don't.
Well, yeah. But that's just the cult of personality thing.
Huh?
That's like the cult of personality thing. So like even with Soulja Boy. So because I'm popular and I have all these fans, they're gonna like the diehard people, like the people that call themselves like the Beehive people or the army of whoever, Rihanna Navy. Like they go hard for whatever that person does. So I'm wearing this fast fashion shit, even though before I was only rocking like Gucci sweatsuits, expensive shit. Now I'm wearing this Fashion Nova shit, and all the niggas that like me, that fuck with me, they're like, oh, Soulja Boy has female still. He's popping. He got money. He wearing it, so I could wear it too. They're trying to redefine luxury. Like fashion doesn't have to be expensive for it to be luxury. But for us,
and which is very, very true. But I call that vintage.
Exactly.
Because there's still a certain thing called quality. And
that's what they miss with the fast fashion, because it can't be quality because of the price and because of the quickness of it.
Quickness, the stitching, the fabrics, everything that's gonna, you know what I mean? Everything's stretchy. Nothing's really made of a thick material anymore.
Nothing is like a pattern or like woven stuff or beading. It's all a printed something over like a screen print design on
Right.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What can we do? But
Latier.
sad. We want to try to go to Fashion Week and have our own like big Soulja Boy moment, like disrupt. All right, show up, fuck it up in a fashionable way.
I always wanted to go to New York Fashion Week.
Right, and just dress killer and show up.
Dreams, yes, and just have like the perfect photographer. It's just got spotted Asha Green walking down the street.
Ooh, in the fucking
XOXO
in the Gossip Girl
Gossip
voice.
Girl.
Yes.
Next to Serena Vanderwoods, and of course,
play me. And really, like I told y'all before, I think I said this on the podcast before, I have shallow goals. Like my life goal, I'm just trying to be in the Vogue or Elle or WWD street style section. Like give me my moment to shine. So I can have my picture with the Vogue header, and I'm gonna print that shit out and I'm gonna frame it in my house. Like I was in Vogue. What are you talking about?
I just,
Look at this. This is Vogue. September 2019. Your mother.
I want to be in somebody's like row, like at a fashion show.
Well, looking posh, sunglasses on inside.
Oh my god, like posh,
like Posh Spice,
or Victoria Beckham, rather.
Victoria Beckham now.
Oh my god, there's just like she gets it.
Yeah, she never misses the mark. Like I've never seen Posh in an outfit that I wouldn't wear, or like if I wouldn't wear it, it's not something that doesn't look perfect on her.
Right.
She never shows up and like looks crazy or looks overdressed, underdressed for the event. It's always perfect every time.
I'm sorry. I know we went on a tangent. Can we just talk about Nicki Minaj? Because she's really been irking me. I know she hasn't done anything like as of late, but I saw
about her sartorial.
No. I've just seen her post like some pictures on her Instagram lately, and I'm just like, Rich, like, how old are you to still have this colorful ass hair?
And to be wearing plastic, and to be wearing like outfits,
and to be as thick as you are, like trying to, I don't know, like I think that she could do better. There's some really great stylists out here. I'm just like so unaware as to why she hasn't gotten her hands on any of them. Like,
well, that's the thing. She does work with really good stylists, and I hate to say this because I like live with the island person, you know, and I love him, but island people tend to like veer on the tacky side of things when it comes to dressing. Even the good sis Rihanna has worn some tacky outfits before where it's like, what the fuck is that? Why are you wearing that? So Nicki Minaj, she doesn't even have the approach to where like, oh, this is high fashion or something, so I'm going to keep this certain things and I'm not going to make it too camp or too like tchotchke looking, and I don't need a bunch of keychains on my outfit. Like even when she sat front row for Versace, she wore the stupid ass hat, plaid hat. Like, what are you doing? That's so ugly. So every time she just adds too much. She just does too much to the look.
that's crazy because this picture you just showed me of her, she looks like a completely different person.
She's lighter skin.
Lighter skin, bigger boobs,
bigger thighs, bigger butt.
She's quite slender actually back in the day. Wow. She actually looks like a black woman. I mean, she does still now, but like...
Yeah, but she just looks like a caricature.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I need her to just grow up a little bit.
You know what? My favorite Nicki Minaj era was when she first was fresh off the, like, baby doll stuff. Like, when she stopped wearing the crazy high wigs and stopped being Roman. And she went natural and she was showing
wearing
up.
her ponytail and stuff.
Yes.
And her hair was actually long.
Yes, she was wearing her real hair and she was, like, showing up to events in, like, adult gowns and like designer high fashion looks, and they were very like understated, and she looked super nice even with the fucking big ass body that she has. It looked nice and she looked well put together. This was like in the Meek Mill era almost, like when she was trying to double date with Beyonce and Jay-Z. She was cleaning it up before that and then right on through that, and then after that she just went back to this, like, for lack of a better word to me, like swap meet look.
But is she like in her 40s?
Yes. Or she's late 30s, like she's 36. Or she older than Beyonce. Beyonce 36 allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
Anywho, though, I'm sorry. We went off on this whole tangent with celebrity gossip.
Right.
But, are we done with Soulja?
I'm not. I don't want to throw him out. I know everybody's having fun, making fun of him and all of that, because it was funny. All the interviews from Breakfast Club to Everyday Struggle, when they were like, why you have so many businesses? Which I thought was a stupid question. I think we should just, as black people, it sucks because we don't have like our own community or our own anything, so we can't really do stuff privately. Everything we do is sort of publicly. Like, we couldn't have even like wrapped our arms around Soulja Boy and been like, look, your products are okay, they're so, and these are the things that you could do, so then we will buy them, and like we will fuck with them. We all just were quick to blast him. I don't think that's cool because it discourages younger kids and other people that see that. They're like, oh, if Soulja Boy, he's rich and he's famous, they don't even fuck with him, why would I even try? We need to like big up people like that so they do better and they don't fall off, because like we already see Soulja Boy is one hit away from being a crackhead. Why are we gonna just keep on making fun of him?
Because I think he is a crackhead. Now I feel like if he no, for real, I feel like if he can't, like, kind of how we were saying about the city girls and integrity and, you know, being black and whatnot, I feel like if he would have came down there sober,
and came correct,
you know, like in a clearly good headspace, not like you're all cracked out and we're just laughing at the crackhead, like speaking his mind on the Breakfast Club, you know, then maybe people could have responded to him better and like actually like paid attention to the shit that he was saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, I feel like people are ultimately just dismissing him because they're just like, okay, like this nigga's a crackhead. He don't know what he talking about.
Okay, so I have a question. Do you feel like if he would have done this, in my opinion, would have been maybe smarter approach of just investing in the company and doing it and advertising it and everything, but having like the company do that and not him personally? So making it like something separate from himself. So like you're saying, don't call it Soulja Watch, call it Draco, and put it out and put it in a separate company. Like, it has its own commercials and you're not in them, like in a whole separate marketing campaign, and you just post about it on your page like 50 Cent does with effing vodka or whatever. But you don't have to be the driving force of it. So it's not all on you.
Definitely shouldn't be.
Yeah, because that's a lot of pressure too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely think that it shouldn't be like directly tied to him, because to be truthful, well, actually, I was gonna say, who wants to be like Soulja? Hands up, I want to make some money.
I want some money too.
Yeah, like, I'm not trying to be all coked out and whatnot, but like yeah, he's definitely smart from the business regard. But I'm sorry, Big Soulja, you're not from the hood.
No, you're not from the hood. You're not from Compton or Bompton. Don't claim our city. Don't claim us. Don't claim anything in LA County, because you're from Mississippi. And you should just be from there and just be proud of that.
Chris Brown, for the record, isn't from here either.
No, he's from Tappahannock, Virginia. He told us all the time before he got hood. So just claim that and be proud of that, okay? The hood's not for everybody. See how it's fucking your life up. You already got money. Niggas are in the hood gangbanging shit to try to get something. You already got it.
Yeah, why are you trotting? That's what doesn't make sense to me. Why are you trotting down here to be a part of this?
For acceptance. These niggas, they need a home. They need a father.
Do you think that falls into, like, old money versus new money, and how, like, if you have money, like, you still, like, kind of like still nigga, like, no matter what you do, like, you're still a nigga, like, no matter what you do, even if you have money, you're still not going to be accepted by those rich peers that have had money for a lengthy amount of time, like old money?
I feel like that's part of it, but for black people it's even worse, because old money and new money is a white people problem, because they actually have a social structure. White people actually have a super high class, Jeff Bezos, billionaire people, middle class, millionaire people, lower middle class, working people, 40, 50,000, and then they got poor white people that they call themselves white trash. Black people don't really have that. We got rich and we got poor, and we got, you know, the people, our middle class would be the people that are making it, the people that are deciding whether they get food or buy gas. So if you're the niggas with money, even in your own family, you're the only person with money. So that makes you feel like an outcast, because everybody you talk to either wants something from you, or they're looking at you with a little bit of envy, like they want your spot, or they wish it was you, or you don't really deserve it. So who can you go hang out with? Because it's not a bunch of other rich black people. So you do that, and then just like you are with regular people, everybody don't get along. Sure, you got your few rapper friends, your few actor friends, but you need more friends. And where else you gonna go that people gonna keep it a buck with you and don't care? Some hood ass niggas, they don't give a fuck if you got money. They're still gonna treat you like shit. They gonna talk to you crazy. Sorry. Yeah, they're gonna talk to you crazy. They're gonna like, you know, make you pay for the weed, what you got on the bottle, and like maybe that might be what you were missing, because that's how you felt, or that's how you used to hang out before you made it when you were broke. So now it's like, sure, they're using you like a lick, like, oh, get us into the club, do this, do that, but at least they rolling with you, and if a fight happens, like, they got your back.
That's sad.
It is.
Just get a girl. Just get a girlfriend.
But guys don't want to hang out with they don't want to hang out with the female all the time.
True.
Like, it's certain stuff you only want to do with guys. Like, you want to go to the playoff games. You want to take all your homeboys. Like, you might be the one that's got to pay because you the only one with money. But fuck it, at least y'all came.
That's crazy. I never thought about that. Like, and there's only a certain, like, number, I guess, of people that you can really, like, hang out with, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like Drake and Odell Beckham randomly moving in together. That shit was dumb weird and semi-gay, it seemed like.
Not semi at all. That's very gay. Drake and Odell Beckham are moving in together?
This already happened. This is old. They used to live together. Well, Odell Beckham was like living in Drake's house for the summer, and they were having fun. They were having pool parties every day.
I'm sure they were having fun. I thought that was a question you ask your girl. Like, you want to move in with me, baby? Not like, Odie, you trying to move in with me?
We could turn up. We could have bitches over every day. It'd be like a permanent party.
I mean, did he have his own house in Drake's house? Was he in the pool house like Will Smith in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I mean, if you were maybe in the pool house, but still you're Odell Beckham, why can't you just go buy your own house?
I don't know.
What? I'm sure a house in the valley is not that much for you, my G.
You got money.
Maybe it doesn't have to be as big as Drake's house, because I'm sure Drake has longer dollars.
Maybe.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Athletes get a lot of money. And
True.
They get it from different stuff.
Oh, like sponsorship.
Yeah, and they got a more fixed schedule. Like, this nigga Drake got to perform at clubs and parties and bat mitzvahs and the fucking venues, like the Forum. And then he can come out and fuck with you, where you just had practice today and you chilling now.
Oh, right.
Your check is guaranteed.
True. This goes back to our athlete
yeah.
versus rapper.
I'll take athlete every time. Where you at, my nigga? I'm outside. I seen everybody else.
Okay, but did this SoShe interview like kind of make you like look at Drake sideways again? I'm like, damn, are you actually like a decent person, Drake? Because
yeah, the mask is just fading and fading on Drake. Drake is very smart. He's played his hand very well. He read the 48 Laws of Power. It's obvious. He plays the game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he just steals. And he repurposes, repackages. And he made himself famous. And that's not bad. It's like he's like a law of attraction, vision board kind of person. I'm going to get close to all the people that I want to be like. And I'm going to take a little bit of that power and keep it for myself and push my train forward.
Okay. So, I feel it.
Yeah, but does that make him less authentic? Yes. Does that make him not a real rapper? Yes. Does that make him kind of lame? Yes.
I feel like, because I'm just like, I feel like Drake had a certain style.
Yes.
You know, and that's like the artist that I initially... Sorry, I was going to say, that's the artist. That's the man I initially fell in love with.
Right, yeah.
But for real, like, and now I feel like he's so gimmicky.
Yes.
Like, he's just like, God's plan, like, making all these stupid jingles
yes,
and shit.
Giving out money, and then, the Spanish music is popping out. Oh, I'm going to hop on that wave, and I'm going to be in the video with the most popular Spanish artist, and just sing along with him. I don't know Spanish, but I can repeat whatever you say.
Like, I'm just like, he had his Jamaican music era, and that was when I was done. I'm just like,
when he was saying tings,
he still has his like slow bops. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the R&B type of feels. Like what's it called? On Scorpion with Ty Dolla $ign.
Okay.
After dark. That's just my shit. Like, I love like little grooves like that, but like the other stuff.
No, I don't like Gangster Drake. Like, that's real fake to me. You from Canada. Y'all don't even have crime up there. So, and like 5%.
People are actually happy in Canada.
So the 5% crime that y'all have, you were the one doing it, Drake? Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. I'm hanging out with Shatas and this and that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. If you hanging out with Shatas, then Soulja Boy's from Compton. And we'll just leave it at that.
So... moving forward, what lessons did we learn from Big Draco?
Always big yourself up. I think as Black people, you always taught, because we go to church and it kind of fucks us up in my opinion. Oh, be humble. Don't brag. Don't boast. That's bad. Don't like be a show off, blah, blah, blah. But if you don't big up yourself, like, who's going to do it? If you're not And at least if you're accomplishing things, if you're really doing things and making moves and stuff, yeah, let that be known so you get your credit now, because there's going to be a hell of people at your funeral like, oh, Soulja Boy was so great. When Mac Miller died, it was hella people at his little concert that I went to. Oh, Mac Miller helped me so much. Oh, he put so many of us on. Were y'all telling him that when he was alive? Maybe he wouldn't have been doing drugs and being sad in his house by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, get out there, let people know what you did, that you influenced all these other rappers, that Drake stole your flow, Beyonce, used a line of yours in her song, all these other people, ripping you off, like you were the original, you started this internet shit, let it be known. Mm-hmm. Create your own legend. So people
He started that YouTube shit too.
Yeah, make your own legend so people don't make it for you.
People laughed at Soulja too.
For real. Oh, he got a stupid ass dance, he a one-hit wonder, blah, 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 still around, house in Malibu, nigga, what's up?
Right.
Crank that.
I Superman my ass up PCH.
Real shit from Mississippi.
So yes, let's take those lessons away from Soulja from the Hood.
Soulja from the Hood, from Bompton, Big Draco.
And try to support Black businesses. Oh, speaking of Black businesses, all of February we will be spotlighting a Black business every single episode. So I'm excited about that. We have some very Black things coming up.
Yes, Black Power.
Mm-hmm.
Black Pride.
And stay tuned for more of the I Love Ashaalogy series. I can't say I'm not scared, but
she survived contestant number 1, Africa. So we're going to keep this show up and we're going to find out. We want you guys to tell us, like, either in the comments or on social media at SoSheSaid Show, and let us know, like, what she should give out. Because, Flavor Flav had clocks. On The Bachelor, they got flowers. What should Asha give out? Birth charts? Because it's called I Love Ashaalogy.
I'll be clear here. Asha's not giving out shit. Asha is a lady and won't be giving anything away.
I'm talking about to the one winner, not to everybody.
Not even the winner's getting shit. They get names. They get talked about on this podcast. And that's all she wrote. We're out. Bye.